Dearest patrons, thank you for your patience and welcome to the evening's festivities. In order to begin tonight's celebration, we have prepared a feast prior to our main performance. If you would all be so kind as to make your way upstairs to the dining hall.
Excuse me for saying so, miss, but you really are quite predictable. Any time I can't seem to find you, all I need to do is take a look in the nearest garden.
Predictable? Coming from a guy who enters a door the same way every time?
Now, that's different, miss. That knock has been in my family for generations. It's a tradition. There's nothing I can do about tradition.
I didn't know monkeys had traditions.
Now, miss, that is not a very nice thing to say to such a dear friend.
Oh, are we dear friends now, Mr. Gris?
Considering everything I do for you, well, I would certainly hope so. Don't get too excited. I did my best to find a suitable stand-in, but it's not exactly top of the line. Nothing compared to what you'll be playing out there anyway. Still, I know how much you love to over-rehearse.
It's perfect. Once again, you've outdone yourself, Mr. Gris.
Now. Best not waste another moment. Feast's already begun, so not much time left before the performance starts.
Mr. Gris, what if someone hears me? This piece is already supposed to be perfect.
No noise is getting out of these walls, miss. And I'll be right on the other side of the door. Won't let nobody get to you. Promise.
Wow. Just wow.
Who's there?
I mean, come on. You just have to be proud of yourself after something like that. Top to bottom, perfection. I mean, those fluttering highs and those soul-shaking lows. Ooh, the passion was just flooding through. I was drowning in it.
Mr. Gris?
It's so weird, though, isn't it? I mean, you just pull these strings in a certain way, and all of a sudden I'm over here neck deep in emotions. Oh, like that part in the middle. How did it go? Do 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 do
How are you? Hey. Hello? Hey. How are you doing that? Hey. Are you at the Pantheon? Did they send you here to check up on me before the ceremony?
What? Why would you ask something like that?
Well, for starters, I know they have a thing for stupid headgear, and that is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Hey.
Also, you were just using magic.
What makes you think that was magic?
I've seen magic before, and it looked, Well, it didn't look exactly like that, but same basic idea.
Mm-hmm.
I also know that only emissaries of the Pantheon are allowed to use magic. So that means you must be working for them.
You really think I'm an elderberry of the Pantheon?
Emissary.
My point exactly. If that was magic, then I would be one of them. And if I was one of them, I'd be able to say their name. But I can't, so I'm not, so it wasn't.
That is the most idiotic thing I've ever heard.
Well, I did just experience some mild head trauma, so...
If that wasn't magic, then what was it?
I don't know. Humidity?
You can't be serious.
Hey, you'd be surprised how much weird stuff is caused by humidity. Very under-researched, in my opinion.
That's it.
No, don't! Please wait.
There, you did it again. Was that magic? That was magic, wasn't it? Tell me that was magic.
You're asking a lot of questions. A lot of very similarly worded questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this interaction becoming a little repetitive for your liking? How inconsiderate of me to think that I might be boring the spellcasting creep who is secretly watching me from the shadows.
Creep? Who? Who, me? You're talking about me? You're saying I'm a creep?
Now look who's got a lot of questions.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I actually do have a lot of questions. Obviously you do too, so what do you say we make a deal? 3 for 3. I answer yours, you answer mine, 100% honest.
You expect me to play a game with you?
Yep, and I won't even count that as one of your questions.
This is a joke.
That's okay, you don't have to play. We can just end this whole conversation right here and now. I'll be on my way and you can go on living your life. Day after day as your unanswered questions burn hotter and hotter inside your chest, searing a hole through your very being until your soul is nothing more than a charred pile of ash. That's totally fine.
Fine.
Yes.
But if we're going to do this, can you at least take that ridiculous thing off?
You are more than welcome to ask me that once it's your turn. Speaking of which, let's flip for firsties. Red or blue?
Blue.
By the way, really love that collar.
What, really?
Yep. Gorgeous. Oh, here it comes. Ooh, tough break.
Did you do something to the coin?
Question number 1. What is your name?
You're wasting your first question on that?
I'll give you mine for free if you give me yours.
Ugh.
Come on. How can we be expected to have a conversation with each other if we haven't even been properly acquainted?
Fine, but you go first.
My name is Arrow.
Like the projectile?
What? No, not arrow. Arrow. See? Oh, wait. See?
Would you stop doing that? At least until I can figure out what that is?
Your turn.
Maora. My name is Maora.
Pleasure to meet you, Maora. Okay, fine. Question number 1, part 2. What you doing here?
I'm sorry?
What you doing? You know, here.
Right now, I'm playing a game with an idiot.
Wow.
Sorry.
So unnecessary.
I'm sorry.
Overkill. Overkill is what that was.
I said sorry.
Okay, I forgive you.
Thank you.
Now, if you would be so kind, please answer the question.
I don't know. I was just Playing a song on my sonicord. There, my turn.
Judges? Ooh, so sorry, but it looks like they rolled against you on this one.
The birds?
The judges. And yes, I'm afraid so. It seems that your response does not adequately satisfy the guidelines and regulations formally set forth by the governing body of this hallowed game. Tough break.
I have no idea what you're saying.
I'm saying you have to answer the question right. What are you doing here, right now, at this theater, all dressed up, tonight?
I'm performing.
Performing? That's exciting. Let's expand on that. I want to know everything. The occasion, the ticket prices, the audience. Hit me.
It's a performance for
Didn't quite catch that.
the firefly.
I think the humidity is acting up again. I'm going to really need you to crank it up a little bit.
I'm performing for the high alpha light.
You.
Here we go.
I can't believe it.
Please don't make a big deal about this.
The deception.
Okay, a bit dramatic.
You've been accusing me of being part of the Pantheon since the moment I met you.
8 minutes ago.
And this whole time, you've been one of them.
I do not work for the Pantheon. Technically.
What does that even mean?
It means I'm not personally affiliated with their organization. My aunt, on the other hand.
Your aunt? Who's your aunt?
Nope, not answering that one. Save it for your next turn because this one is over.
Debatable.
Hey, you asked what I was doing here. Like it or not, you have an answer.
Fine. You may proceed.
Thank you. As much as I'd love to dive into the details of your questionable wardrobe choices, I need to make these questions count.
You are just really zeroing in on the helmet today.
I've already asked if you were doing magic and you said,
No.
right. I could ask you what it actually is, but I have a feeling you'd come up with something ridiculous like,
My razzle dazzle.
exactly. Not the least bit helpful. You're not going to make this easy for me, so I need to ask questions that will give me as much information on you as possible. Then I can piece it all together myself.
You're good at this.
Okay, let's start from the beginning, shall we? Why were you spying on me?
Trick question. I wasn't spying on you. My turn.
Judges? Ooh, sorry, but I'm afraid your response did not meet the regulations set up by the governing thing you said.
You were very close.
Whatever. The birds say you have to keep going. Answer honestly.
I am being honest. Spying implies I had a plan to be a creep. There was no plan.
So you're an accidental creep.
I'm not in any kind of creep. I was just sitting around, I heard a nice song, and I wanted to see where it was coming from.
There's no way you could have heard me from the street.
I wasn't on the street. I was at the Orange Orchard.
The what?
The Orange Orchard. It's a tavern in the city. It's got everything. Dreary atmosphere, watered down drinks, even some cheap rooms for rent upstairs.
Okay, if you're gonna lie, then the deal is off.
I'm not lying. The rooms are very reasonably priced. I got a great deal.
You did not hear me playing from 5 miles away.
Sometimes a good song just wants to be heard.
What?
I'm serious.
So what? Super hearing is part of the whole razzle dazzle too?
Guess you'll have to wait for your next turn to find out.
Ugh.
Question number 2. How did you get so good?
Good. At the sonicord? Easy. I love it.
Apparently the high alpha light loves it too.
Would you stop with that? I don't just play for the high alpha light, you know. My music has taken me all across the system. I've played on more planets than I can even remember.
Pantheon planets?
What does that matter?
I'm just saying, seems like you're a lot cozier with the Pantheon than you say you are.
Look, my aunt recognized my talent and gave me everything I needed to become the best. Expensive instruments, tutors, prestigious academies, everything. If she asks me to show off for some of her Pantheon friends every now and then it's the least I can do.
Academies, you say?
That's what you took away from all that.
I bet they made you learn tons of songs, didn't they? Maybe like 100 or even 1,000?
Ask me on your next turn.
Aw, come on!
Question number 2. Who are you working for?
What? How'd you end up there?
Well, you said you're not part of the Pantheon and that your little tricks aren't technically magic. So maybe if I can figure out who you're actually working for, I can figure out where you're pulling these powers from.
Well, I'd hate to say that you wasted your turn, but you totally wasted your turn. This guy don't work for nobody.
So you're like a hobo or something?
Do you seriously think that I look... You know what? Don't answer that. My self-esteem has been through a lot today.
Okay, well, maybe you don't work for someone, but you have to have something you do for a living. A career, an occupation, a gig,
A thesaurus.
a job title, something.
Let's go with lovable scamp.
Judge.
No, please don't bring the judges into this again.
Come on, Arrow. I'm sure you do more than just stalk girls in courtyards all day.
Hey,
There has to be something you do, something you're working towards, something you're trying to accomplish.
wow. Thank you, Maora. Thank you so much for that lovely transition. I mean that sincerely. I could not have planned that out any better if I had tried. Because you see, there is something that I've been trying to accomplish, and it's actually something that I believe you're well equipped to help me with. All you have to do is answer my final question.
Let's get it over with. What was the question again? How many songs I know?
I don't really need to find out how many you know. Just if you know one in particular. Last question. Have you ever heard this song before?
Well, hate to break it to you, but I don't know this song. Sorry. Where's it from?
I don't know. It's just been in my head as long as I can remember.
It's kind of sad.
I hear sad a lot. A few whimsicals, a couple hopefuls.
And you? What do you think?
It's just the song that's always there.
Whoa, what's happening?
I can't even remember how long I've been looking for it at this point, but I can't stop. The song won't leave me alone.
Arrow, snap out of it.
And then I heard your song and it was so beautiful. It sort of reminded me of mine. I thought maybe...
Arrow!
What? Boo!
Miss, what was... Miss Maora!
You okay?
I think I'm dead.
Here, let me help you.
Don't touch her.
Boo!
Miss Maora, are you hurt?
Gris, I'm okay.
There's been an incident in the courtyard. We need assistance immediately. Miss Maora, please, let me help you.
You're
The Neon Bandit.
You know, I've never actually been a real big fan of that name. The whole thing started because of a huge misunderstanding.
Get behind me.
Ow, Gris.
Don't hurt her.
Gris!
I'm sorry. You can punch me in the arm if you want. We'll be even.
Responding to request for assistance. Honeyhawk appears unharmed, but Grindstone is down. I repeat, Grindstone is down. Assailant.
It's him!
What are you doing?
We can't let him get away.
You all did so good today. Okay, be good.
I'm alright, Gris. Just lost my breath for a moment.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but these two aren't exactly being super careful.
What are you doing? You almost took out a level 7 asset.
Level 7 asset.
Are you serious? It's target prime. Any damage below level 3 is fair game.
We have to go.
I'm bringing him in. I don't care who gets in the way.
Time to go.
Gris, no!
I'm sorry your sonic cord got busted, but we could probably grab one from in here before we go.
We? What do you mean, we?
Yeah, we. You still have one question left. And I know you're just dying to ask me about that.
I can't leave.
What do you mean? Do you want to stay with these people? They almost blasted your head off a few minutes ago. Maora. Of course you can't. That would be stupid. Very, very stupid. You got your whole perfect life here. You can't leave all that behind. Not with someone you just met. Not with me. That would be stupid. Very, very stupid, and also stupid.
Arrow, my life is not.
Confirmed. It's target prime. Take him down.
Well, should probably go out the way I came in. Bye, Maora.
Arrow, wait,
Here she comes. Lady Islen,
Go to the residence and see that everything is prepared for our arrival. We will discuss this later. My dear girl, please tell me you're unharmed.
on Islen, I'm fine. A medic looked me over. Everything's okay.
What an ordeal you've been through. What a horrible ordeal. The thought of such a deadly criminal getting so close to you under my watch.
I don't know how deadly he was.
My dear, please, there is no need to feign bravery now. I don't mean to add to your distress, but quite frankly, you're lucky to have walked away with your life tonight. It was target prime, for goodness sake. One does not gain that status by accident.
Prime? I heard the guards say that when they were going after him.
Why, yes, he is the Pantheon's most sought-after criminal, especially now after this other Sparrow fellow has been captured.
Well, I also heard the guards say I was a level 7 asset. Any idea what that means?
Asset, you say?
Yeah, they said I was a level 7 asset and any damage lower than a level 3 was fine.
Oh boy.
I assure you, I have never come across such terminology during my time with Pantheon. It's possible you may have misheard things during all the excitement.
Sure, but
Ah, here it is. I've requisitioned this vehicle for the remainder of your stay on world. It is fully equipped with the most advanced security measures available. Blast-proof doors, impenetrable AI, and of course, the cloaking system. This will assuredly get you back to our home without further incident.
you're not coming with me?
I'm afraid I must stay here a short while longer. I must make certain I have gathered as much information as possible for my report to the Triumvirate. I will be right behind you, I promise.
Destination is set for the Graves residence. Please confirm. Destination is set for the Graves residence. Please confirm.
Mrs. Landlow, I promise I'll clean up the muddy footprints tomorrow. Fine, I'll do it now, but can you give me something bigger than a toothbrush this time?
So, the Neon Bandit, huh? In case it wasn't clear, that was my third question.